Lou, hi. Welcome to 66 degrees, finally. And it is 1:44 a.m. October 8th, 2020. Welcome to October 8th, 2020. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How y'all doing? That's just great. It's been a busy night, not for me, but for the dudes. Well, at least one of the dudes. And hopefully we'll go grab some action. I will be out for the duration of the morning. I don't know how long you guys will be with me. But I'll be out for the duration of the morning.
I'm going to take a stop, 6-4, I'm going to go park, and then east to Melville.
Anything tricky? So V1, perimeter, high point 6-4. Hard east to Marlboro.
Crossing Road, Unit 88, 40 Pines Drive.
77.
Roll high park.
1690, 206090, come on.
169.
1690 are the MX units of the launch.
Total response to my location, please. Fire inclined to incident 318.
Ooh, I don't like that. Alright, we gotta fix that problem. I'm gonna fix that problem.
Good partner. Thank you much.
367. For that call, it's going to be PHP related. They're doing construction on the freeway. And Long Street.
Why is it doing that?
Long to Park.
Hey, that's not good.
The M31 shows supposed to at Hyde Park and Park Avenue.
2126 and route from BT. 15834, did you receive the close recall? 5 and 54 Long Park, Silver 35 at Hyde Park and Park.
We're going to do that over the description level then.
We're going to be on the block 2
Mine is a white shirt, dark pants, roll with the grip. A great hand.
Southeast unit for a close recall at RD 1834, identify.
Hey, come on.
CHP on incident 210 NCS, that's one of the properties they own, even if it is a CHP entity. Incident code at radar 3318, South Los Angeles, make a Boulevard business incident 332. Sorry.
331.
Is 4500 people able to respond?
1585, no further.
Units clear, except for 77. 13, 13, are you clear?
1813, back up at 103 and 16. Tree Boulevard, incident 334, 923. 67.
North unit, incident 5488 for 104 damage.
That's your girl. For you, we're not clear that traffic stop. Can you put it back in our stack? We still need to dispose.
Trouble from that VC cell phone, 903 west of Vernon Avenue, possibly to the rear of that location off the alley that runs parallel to Vernon between Menlo and Hoover. It's Kuchu incident 336 or East 396.
130 minutes.
NBC from this. What's up? Whatever for everyone.
Okay. What for in custody, I park and park. Good evening.
69, attack suspect class, 10 and Olympic 220310 RD 743.
Requesting a sergeant to respond for Liberty View, usable.
15 5
2329, clear alarm across from the location near the post truck and a white compact vehicle. This is now down at 5759 on shirt. Some trucks under the influence with an additional female on at 5457, black tank top, black shorts. 27338 RD787. West South Future Nova, this is freeway 1. River, you a white shirt?
432 West C Street. The building is clear.
Work with sir. Police Lieutenant Unit GPS occurred 1085 on Plainview Avenue. Vehicle taken is a white Dodge pickup, license 8 Lincoln 32546.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday? Happy Thursday, and congratulations, Daniel. Congratulations, Daniel from Loud Labs, Australia.
2 off campus for mail run HR. Advise when I'm back on campus.
Man, you should get out of the road, buddy. Things aren't going well. I got you, but you should probably get out of the road. But congratulations, Daniel, on baby Mackenzie. Little baby Mackenzie is here. We have I'm not going to call her a stringer. We don't have a new stringer. We have a new news reporter amongst us. And where are they at? They're the Gold Coast, Queensland. I think I got that right. He's in Queensland, Australia, on the Gold Coast. Congratulations, Daniel. That's funny.
0.7 point. The rear front server.
Just do that. Oh. So actually, before I get rid of this, so I came up with this. I came up with these words like 10 years ago, and today they couldn't be more truer.
Primary beta, how far west do you want to go? Place your calls. Let's go to Alpha, please your calls for 1390. Terminals, boy 422, 6 Terminals, boy 422.
I hate that way. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so the next hour is brought to you by Bang. For all your stringer talking streamer needs, drink Bang. Family's good, Caesar. Thanks for asking. Oh, Caesar, I cleaned my garage. I have your stuff. It's just a matter of getting it to you. But I have your stuff. And Shauna's and High's 53's hat. Yes. Those are the 3 things that I promised. And I made a merch order today. Like my own merch. I bought my own merch today. I did. But what did I buy? I bought like 12 things. And 1, 2, 3 things are mine. Yep, I ordered 12 things today from my own merch site. I did get a discount. I didn't make any money. I bought it for whatever they sell it for. And what's up, sir? And what did I get? I got myself a hoodie. I got myself a zip up. And I got myself, I think I got 4 things. I lied. I think I got a long sleeve shirt. I got a zip up. Long sleeve shirt, royal blues. Long sleeve shirt, navy blue. Zip up, royal blue. Hoodie, black. Charcoal gray butt bag. And then the other stuff is all gifts. Got some gifts. Or are they gifs?
Hearing voices and yelling. Could send at 349 or 1821.
All right, we see you. We see you. We still see you. Yes, it does. It definitely does. Are there 2 Emeralds, or do you have 2 different accounts? Or is there 2 dudes with the same name?
I do want to bring squad 28. Stage for sheriff en route for stabbing at Carl's Jr. Hassens Boulevard, Slauson Avenue.
East 106 Street, 707 East 106 Street.
Tom, I see that. I see that one has a different name. Thank you. I'm asking one of them. Someone else. Gotcha. But that's kind of, don't you think that's kind of odd? Isn't that kind of odd? That's an odd name. And for 2 people named that to be with us tonight, I definitely find that a little odd. 100%. And yes, I can see that somebody has a surname with your proper English. Do you use the Queen's English when you talk? Or do you use American English when you talk? Brian, yeah. When's the last time I said it and didn't do it? It's kind of the way I work, right? Now, eventually, it all comes to play, but it takes time. But when have I ever led you guys to misbelief? This is not fake news. But it's no time soon. It'll probably be next year, I'm guessing, because we gotta get we gotta get me and Howard on camera. We gotta get New York. We gotta get Houston. And then we'll take care of Miami and Chicago. And when it comes to Miami, it's going to be me. We couldn't find the Miami stringer, so I suggested, how about I go? And everybody loved it. So they looked into it. I'm going to ship my car out there, reprogram my scanners, and I'm going to hang out there for a few weeks. Should be a blast, but no time soon. No time soon. We got to take care of LA, New York, Houston first. Would it be, Melissa? Would it be for us or for you? Because I've been to Phoenix. I think it'd be more fun for you than it would be for us. Seattle, nah. Nothing good comes from up there but trees. Thank you, Captain Brian. I mean Captain Obvious. I mean Captain Brian Obvious.
Engine Patrol 73, medical alarm. 24108 Wildwood Canyon Road.
Tom, no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. And the reason is, Tom, one, I think it's illegal, and two, you can't hear anything. It's all encrypted. And they'll beat you with the billy club. Beat you with the billy club. Got a beard like a billy goat. Whoop, whoop. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone name that? Anyone? Anyone? Got a beard like a billy goat. Whoop, whoop. Okay, bye, Amarillo. You know you're allowed to watch both at the same time.
Down there.
You can. And if you have like a desktop, you can, or a laptop, you can even like double screen it. Or you can watch one on one and one on the other. You don't have to say goodbye to me. That's rude. I create this company and bring people on and then you go hang out with them instead of me. How rude. No, it's all good. Thanks, man. You got me in another tab. Right on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vancouver, lots of crime here. Yeah, I'm sure there is. You guys got to understand, man, it's not always about crime. See, when I first started in this industry, many moons ago, when I first started in this industry, I was very into the visuals of the story. Like, I'd rather have a bad story with great visuals than a great story with bad visuals. But nowadays, mainstream media is story driven. They're not visual driven. But I'll tell you what is visual driven. The tube, social media, things like that. Those are visual mediums. I strive on visual mediums. So I am back in the world again of visuals. We used to go to these scenes and be like, oh man, that's not a news story, wasting my time. But now it's not a waste of time anymore. It's not a waste of time anymore. Visually driven. That's funny that you said that, because I came up with another VD today. I came up with yesterday I came up with another VD. So I've come to the conclusion that I have VD, and it's not easy to say. It's hard for me to say it, and it's going to be really hard for you guys to say it, and I dare you to say it 3 times. But you ready? I do have a case of VD. Vindictively diabolical. I can sometimes be vindictively diabolical. Tom, yeah, that's how I kind of started here, Tom. Absolutely, Tom. I made a video called Crazy White Boys. I made a fight series called Felony Fights. I recorded a wheelie trip across America back in 1999, which really launched my career for the most part. But I've made my name, my living in news. But before that, like, I've been in some motorcycle. I made a motorcycle video, Friends of Fitzland. I've made some things, but I'm mostly known for doing this. Yeah, Melissa, sometimes my VD gets in the way of things. So I'm learning to put my VD away and grow up and let it be. And that's been my problem most of my life, because I have been that kind of VD. It took 45 years 45 years to come up with what it is my problem was, and now that I know what my problem was or is, I can fix it. My personality makes me have that type of VD, and I need to grow out of that. I need to grow out of being vindictively diabolical. It explains a lot if you think about it. Hey man, where your lights at? Both you guys decide you don't want lights tonight? You're like, nah, I don't want lights. And you're like, nah, I don't want lights either. We're just gonna be the no light crew. Look at this guy. Go for it, buddy. You got it. You got it. You got it, man. So did that become a SIG alert? It did, right? Yeah. Are you an unknown duration? I don't know, but I don't know. Oh, where's everybody? And there we go. And there we go. I should stop doing that. Let's look at the road. Look at the road, man. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hey now. Hey now. Alright, so where are we going? What are we doing? Let's find it. Who wants to be on the news? Breaking news. Where you going, buddy? No. You make that decision a little late there. But thank you for looking at me.
This is Squad 116, a medical rescue. Sheriff en route, Albert Tuckett Street, Avalon Boulevard.
Melissa, no, I wasn't on Netflix. I am on Netflix. Do you have Netflix, Melissa? If you do, the next 6 hours of your life is now occupied. Only because it's a binge-worthy show. It's not one of those ones where you're gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna fall asleep. No, we keep you. We keep you glued. And yes, we did get picked up for season 2. No, we're not making a season 2. Long story, but we are making a new show. Matter of fact, Howard and I start recording that new show next week. I don't know who has the cameras first. I just know they're going to be here between the 12th and 19th. And they're going to be split between the two of us. That's about right. Okay, so... So figures, dude. So figures, man. Keith, are you on here? Keith, any chance you're on here? Keith, hello? Hi? No? How about Randy? No? Alright. That's a bummer. Wrong Keith. There's my Keith. Hey, Keith. So, Alex keeps texting me. I think he likes to bother me while I'm live. I think that's what happens. Tell him to get a hold of me on the board, please. I can't read his text, and if I do, well, then we'll have a repeat. Well, we're not in a pursuit, which is a good thing. But anyways, will you do me a favor and tell Alex, since obviously he's on his phone, to communicate with on the board, not on my phone right now? Thanks, appreciate that, guys. Oh, cool. All right. Tell him I'm gonna meet him at his location. Keith, Randy, tell him I'm gonna meet him at his location to answer whatever question he had. I don't know what the text was. Tell him he can put it on the board and I'll answer it, or I'll just see him in 2 minutes. Well, Keith, I can talk to him on the board as well. I wanted you to text him. It's all good. I'll see him in a minute. So Alex got a good story today. You guys ready for this? Armenian protesters, there's two parts to this. The Armenian protesters were, so what happens is, if you make them mad, they're gonna go protest your building. So they went and protested the LA Times building because they made them mad. They went and protested the CNN building because they made them mad, and I'm guessing they're not covering their story the way they want. So tonight, they were on Wilshire Boulevard protesting the Armenian war with the conflict of, and I don't want to say it because I'm going to get it wrong, but you guys know what's going on if you watch the news. There was a Channel 7 cameraman there, and they demanded he go live and tell their story. And that Channel 7 cameraman wasn't a live unit. He was just a Channel 7 cameraman reporting the story. Didn't have live unit. They were mad about that. Didn't believe him. They got in their cars and they drove to ABC 7 in Glendale and blocked the entrance and the exit. Which means all the employees, and then they went there. This is, by the way, this is how much they know the news. They went there after hours demanding that they go live. The news goes off at 11:30 and they're sitting there at 12:30 demanding that they go live. That's not how news works. So all the employees, like Dallas Raines, who has been there since 10 a.m., was not allowed to leave the studio. B-roll? I don't know what you're talking about, Tom, but good for you. Weren't allowed to leave the studio. So as a mainstream, I've been in mainstream media way too long. Because to me, that headline is ABC 7 under siege. That's what that headline is. They are not allowed to leave, no ins, no outs. And to me, that means the ABC 7 under siege. So that was the headline. They finally, what happened was ABC 7 sent a crew out there and said, we can go live from our Facebook. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What do you want us to do? So they went out there and went live, basically appeasing the protesters. And they had to, while that was happening, they snuck the employees out the back door. Okay, what was your text number?
Suffers from dementia. Information contact BSCSE. Information at 556.
LA squad 160. Fifth at Avalon and 1022 is going to be deep in 36's area. Long ways from here. It's simple route. Affirmative. Albert Tony in Avalon.
Copy. I can go ahead and start 36s. She did mention that it's only about a block from the Carl's Jr. going north. Park, we can start 36. Copy.
For checking, and on that Colorado deal, just go from the last 5 digits is 14356.
Go ahead. 6849, are you code 10, post 10 for you code?
Engine 236, squad 36, no medical rescue.
607 Frank, your subject is turning
Avalon Boulevard, 223rd Street.
And let me just reconfirm the whole Colorado deal. It's showing no record. I just want to make sure. Give that to me one more time.
Are you making your file or go for it? Go for it, go for it. Who else was there besides ABC? What about the other one? All right. Armenian don't protest the right way to block traffic but have none signs verbally say their purpose. So here's the problem, Jacob, what they did today. Now, they didn't kidnap anybody, but they basically held all the employees at ABC 7 hostage. They didn't hold them hostage physically. They didn't hold them hostage. They didn't really hold them hostage, and I'm calling it ABC 7 under siege. Like I said, I've been in mainstream media way too long. But they did block all the entrances and exits so people couldn't leave. The people... So all the 11 o'clock, the new shift was over at 11:30. They all want to go home at midnight. They couldn't. They couldn't leave until about 1:15 when they were snuck out the back door. So they probably could have left and the protesters would have done nothing. But then again, maybe they would have done something. So security said, you can't leave. And they weren't allowing anybody to leave. So basically, a peaceful protest turned into a minor hostage situation. No, not really hostage, because they could have left if they wanted to, but they were scared to. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the protesters drove from one area because they were mad at ABC with the intent to go be mad at ABC, drove there, blocked the station in. You can't do that. You can't do that. Hostage situation. Like I said, I've been in mainstream media way too long, and that's how I looked at it. You're not allowed to leave. Basically, you're being held hostage in your studio. I'll tell you how I wrote it. This is exactly how I wrote it, and you tell me if I've been in mainstream media too long. Okay, you ready? And yes, I wrote this story. Armenian demonstrators took over the outside area ABC 7 in Glendale, California, blocking the entrance exit with demands to go live and cover their story. At one point, all ABC employees working the 11 p.m. news shift were told by security that they could not leave the studio or grounds. As of 1 a.m., no ins or outs of ABC 7 allowed. They are trying to sneak employees out a back entrance. ABC 7 brought out an after-hours news crew interviewing people and basically appeasing them so they would allow employees like Dallas Raines to go home, who's been there since 10 a.m. Unknown at this time if it will affect morning news, most likely not. ABC 7 became involved when a ABC cameraman was covering a protest on Wilshire Boulevard and was not able to go live from the scene, which upset the protesters, sending them to ABC 7 studios in Glendale. So they all made a decision that they were mad at ABC and went there to go make demands. Sounds hostagey to me. Now, what if it was BLM protesters who did that and not Armenian protesters who did that? Would we have the same tone? Think about that one. Think about that one. If BLM held ABC under siege and wouldn't let people in or out, how would we be looking at that? And so what I just did right there is I wrote the truth, but I wrote the truth with mainstream twist. See, I've been in mainstream media way too long. Did I lie right now? Was any of that a lie? It wasn't. It wasn't a lie. But it also, I mean, it all was the truth, but it's the real truth. But see, it's hard to explain something. Forgot what it's called. Man, he said it best earlier today.
Oh, you want to do it yet?
No, damn it, I forgot what he called it. Son of a biscuit, man. Son of a biscuit. It has to do with, it wouldn't look good for the police to go there and give those guys tickets because of their cause. See what I'm saying? Perfect example. There's a leaf blowing law. All right? There is a leaf blowing law in the city. You can't have a leaf blower, and if you do, they're going to fine you. Well, those leaf blowers never get fined because it looks bad on LAPD giving a basically low-income worker a ticket. But they'll go in Beverly Hills and they will give tickets to all those people with nice cars because it doesn't look bad giving a ticket with somebody driving a nice car. But it'll look bad if you go bother the leaf blower guy trying to make a living. So, yeah, D Wood, I got you. Adam Carolla had a word for it. That's where I got this info from. I didn't make it up. Adam Carolla has a word for it. It's called something. It just, it does set a bad precedent, but it has to do with a visual, it just doesn't look good, LAPD giving a leaf blower guy a ticket, but it looks fine if LAPD gives a Maserati guy a ticket. Optics, is that it? It's called something, right? Did you guys hear the same thing I heard? Did you guys hear him talking about that? Tomorrow morning, go check out the gun stores in Burbank to see how many Armenians are lining up outside them.
3798. That's just what it's doing.
No Shot in the Dark 2, but there will be a new show, new channel. We actually start filming some of it next week. Construction bin on fire. Ooh, I thought it said construction building on fire. If it said construction building on fire, that would have been a good one. Construction bin on fire. I was literally just staged right there. So, wonder what Mark Garagos thinks. So you heard the same? Did you hear the same podcast, the Adam Carolla that I heard? You did. All right. So what was it called? It was called something. And I also like how he was talking about where he was telling somebody something and that person was disagreeing with him. As he's sitting in his $1 million estate around all his cars, and that person was disagreeing with him, and he was sitting there going, you know, I kind of know what I'm talking about. You look around. The station's good rates on footage. No, they don't.
Hispanic 40 for 13. B. Hispanic 40 years 3.
Houston, go 3, use the 405, already 1245.
And we're back. All right. So there's a decent crash in Hollywood, but I don't think anyone died. So what do we send tonight? Tonight we have the ABC Under Siege. That guy did not scare me. That guy scared me. I'm usually aware of everybody coming up on me. I did not see that dude coming. All of a sudden, he just made noise and he was right there.
3165, squad 54 with PD on scene.
The good news is, I'm fine right here.
8424 San Antonio Avenue, Liberty Boulevard.
Yeah, so during the day we had a Inglewood homeowner killed an intruder. We had a tree trimmer truck causes a structure fire in Riverside, and we had that collision that we posted. So we got the tree trimmer. Oh, I don't want to watch that. Tree trimmer truck fire causes structure fire. Ooh, that's a good one. Please get off the property.
Sorry, I'm just worried about these lines right here. So I know you're saying
was a good fire. Well, if you're worried about it, then worry about it. Dude.
But I'm just saying, like, it's my property right here, so I'm not nervous about it.
Jesus, man. Just let the man do his job. That caused the fire. That's a good one. Oh, look at the pretty rainbow. So that caused a house fire. That's a good story. I'll post that tomorrow. And then we had Inglewood homeowner kills intruder. Let's see if we're going to post this one. We don't post all the stories on YouTube these days because some of them are just boring. Even though it's a good story, it's not visual. Like, this is a good story. The homeowner killed I don't know if it's a bad guy, but he killed an intruder. But this isn't the type of story you put on YouTube. It's just, this is B-roll. But it's the type of story that makes the news, for sure. Because a homeowner shot and killed an intruder. So that's news for sure. And what else did we do today? We did the two protests. The one on Wilshire, and then the one on Wilshire that moved to Glendale.
Squad 106, Chastain, 28729 Rossbrook Drive, Cedar Bluff Drive.
You do have a right to protect yourself. The First Amendment says what it says, and the Second Amendment is in case the first one doesn't work. I do have a white Dodge Charger. There's the hood.
Squad 118, with sheriff on scene, diabetic, ALS,
Ma'am, you dropped your crack pipe. Ma'am, you dropped your crack pipe. The word was optics. Transcript, including leaf blower, was referenced. Optics. Optics what, though? Optics something, right? Season 2, bitch. I like your style, Caesar. Season 2, bitch. I said there is no season 2. We got a season 2, but our production company screwed us over. They made a TV show called Ottoman that no one saw. Ha 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 on them. So we got a new production company, and we're making a new show on a new channel. So this will be the third reality show. Reality show number 3.
Freeway. 4 Dapple Grid. Copy 4 Dapple Grid. Come to the 1 commander's office. 859 Boy, 859 Boy, respond to the watch commander's office.
Frequency for a possible 459 suspect there now, 6102, pick for place.
Right.
In a bedroom, there's a small dog in the location. A parent's dog was next door at the residence closest to the lodging. Additional at 413.
Conscious male in a wheelchair, Long Beach Boulevard, Long Beach and Elizabeth. Our people is correct.
Hi guys. How you doing? How you doing? I wonder if Wendy Williams has to pay Joey Lawrence money for taking that from him. She straight stole that shit.
North crossing 14 shots heard. Service playbook speeding away and strike.
Stolen valor right there, man.
Vehicle. No further go 3 to 423.
Stolen valor.
LA engine 118, cancel squad and ambulance. Patient does not need fire department. Squad 118, cancel.
Three 658 Midvale Avenue, 365 Midvale Avenue, code 3 is 429 RD 1438. Or 638.
Good to come in. 0. 15 1. Rescue 154. Long Beach Boulevard at Elizabeth.
Squad 154, PD en route, traffic collision ALS, front of the metro station, Citrus Avenue, Edna Place.
How did you know? Was he wasn't with us when you were with us, right?
Really, I didn't. Tell us will not answering DBO's question, disconnected the line.
They know each other, yeah.
Phone number is the landline.
All right, I'm gonna head that way. You can chill here. What's going on over here? What the fuck are they doing?
25 minutes ago from Boardwalk and North Center.
Drugs are bad.
Drive as a male, all unknown.
Yeah, a while ago.
5'10", 190, 20 years old.
They're gonna probably tear it down and build another fast food spot.
Drive as a male Hispanic, right from 509, 150.
What,
30,
that?
30 years old.
Just COVID, dude. Businesses are done. And I think that was closed before COVID.
Brown, rusted,
Yeah. At some point, that building, if there's not people living in it now, there will be, and it will be one of our stories at some point. Just like the one over down that way at 38th and Flower, where it connects. 38th and Flower connect at Fig. There was a building right there. That thing caught fire. It was a good one, and now it's just empty. And that's probably what's gonna. Yeah. They're probably, especially as it gets colder, they'll start to live in there. Sucks, man. You pay so much money to go to school right there, and then you walk out and you're like, hello. See you, man. All right, so let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. How old's that shooting? 6 minutes old. Never mind. I got you. We're en route. I'm not, but we are. Bud. Why? Zer. You guys remember the frogs? Bud.
First aid fire alarm.
Why? Zer.
8300 West Sunset Boulevard, Sweets Avenue.
What are you? We're gonna get rid of you. What are you? We're gonna get rid of you. What are you? We're gonna get rid of you. Now we'll do that.
Enter 167, enter BLS 4039 North Maxon Road, Unit 15, Beacon Street.
Rescue 16.
This is Squad 16, CKLS, NFA Avenue, Short Street. It is 211. Occurred approximately 25 minutes ago.
The door 56, Squad 73,
in a direction.
2321 Cherry Court.
Full.
River Trail Lane.
190, right Glacier Cruise. Number 2 is a male Hispanic black road 59 150 30 years. Wearing an orange shirt, property taken. Brown arrested. Cruiser bike. Higher bottle still outstanding. Never presented at 4 1.
I watched part of it. I watched the first 5 minutes, and I really didn't listen. I just more read body language. And from the body language, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Here's the thing, man. If you're on, you think whatever side you're on is who won. That's what you think. And I'm not on either side, so I don't think either of them won. But I do know how to read body language. And from what I saw, when I first got there, she Mike Tyson'd him. Meaning, she won the debate before they even sat down. She won the debate before they even sat down. Just on body language alone. But like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't listen to it. I know they both had great points. I know that media is now throwing out all the sound bites so we can see how they want us to see it. But she didn't give an F about him until she spoke to him, or until she said hello. He tried to say hello and tried to make eye contact with her way too much. Like, if you focused on him, all he was doing was focusing on her. Also, she did not start off with the, first of all, I would like to thank. She didn't do that. She didn't do the political, I would like to thank. She went straight into the answer. He did the, first of all, I would like to thank. On the last debate, Trump did not do the first of all, I would like to thank. Biden did. Not that any of that matters. I'm just telling you what I saw and going off of body language. So I turned it off probably 5 to 7 minutes in, I think. So, yeah, I only saw from the beginning. I did hear about the fly. I was sent pictures of the fly. I heard it was such a boring ass debate. We're all going to forget about it, but we'll never forget the fly.
Harmony and Wilshire.
So this Friday, we might have some protesting. Well, not protesting. It's not protesting. We might have some rioting, some celebrating. Very curious on how that's going to play out. So on Friday, we're going to get the first of the 1-2 LA punches. And when I say that, the Dodgers and the Lakers are both going to win. So when the Lakers win this Friday, yeah, there'll be some celebrating. There'll be some breakage. But not as much as there's going to be when the Dodgers win. When the Dodgers win, the city burns. Dodgers haven't won in a while. The city's going to burn. Which sucks. But like I said, 2020 is the year of the cameraman. So we'll be ready for it. But yeah, this Friday, we are expecting some mild fun, some mild action.
Transfer 1680 120th Street, Musco Way.
Industry, subject is Reyes, Minnesota, ground 60200, you'll give 830 to just 20, 20,
So to go off of what Jacob said up there earlier, where it says everywhere in LA I get the Skid Row vibes, kinda. And here's here's a good gauge that you guys can tell when things start to get back to normal, or when you know things are getting better. All right. So this is a gauge that you guys can use to go off of. All right. You ready? So. Sorry, I don't want to drive with this thing on. When you see Hollywood Boulevard striving, when you see Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood and Highland, Hollywood and Vine, when you see that area striving with tourists, then you know LA is doing good. If you see that area with no tourists, that will gauge the rest of California, for the most part, or at least Southern California. So when you don't see the characters out there asking tourists for money, you know things are bad. When you start to see the characters out there asking for money, and you start to see the tourists coming back, taking pictures of the boulevard and things like that, that is a good gauge of how California in itself is doing. When you go to Hollywood Boulevard and you see it thriving with people, or Universal Studios for the City Walk. City Walk's closed anyways, so that doesn't work. So Hollywood Boulevard, you go there now, that is a good gauge and judge of the rest of California. When everything's going good in California, Hollywood Boulevard is a booming. When Hollywood Boulevard is not a booming, the rest of California is not. Now I just repeated myself a lot, but that's so you guys can get an idea of what it is I just said.
929 Van Nuys
Oh,
Boulevard.
there we go. City Walk is open, Universal is closed. All right, Gabriel, and that same thing, same gauge. When you see City Walk a booming, just because it's open doesn't mean it's a booming. They're trying. Hey man, why you gotta clean my parking spot? I wanted to park there.
457 Pennsylvania Alarm Company.
Why are you cleaning my parking spot? I want to park there, son of a biscuit.
2939 callback is, no for that.
Yeah, Jules, everybody thinks that just because the calendar changes, things are going to get better. Absolutely not. The world doesn't care January 30 or December 31 to January 1. The world's not going to all of a sudden go, hey, it's 2021, things are so much better. Nope, absolutely not. You think a calendar change is going to change things for you?
Fire hydrant?
It was just for a water man that's connected from the street to the auto dealership.
The answer is no, 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 and no. All right, so yes, WS Coast Game 1. That's where I am. Do you feel better about yourself? And I did not realize I was Waldo. I also didn't know that I was balling so hard that mother flippers need to find me. We don't give locations. You must be new to the stream, or you're trolling. We're trolling. So I'll be happy to not block you, because if I block you, you'll never be able to come back and troll. So I'll put you on timeout, so it'll give you some time to think about what it is you want to say to me, and then you can continue to support me. So even though you don't like me, by giving my locations, you're supporting me, and I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Jacob, no, Halloween's a no-go only if you don't allow it. No one is going to stop you from dressing up and going door to door. Now, there might be people that don't have pumpkins and their lights on, but Hollywood is over only if you allow it to be over. No one is going to stop you or give you a ticket for putting your kids in a costume and walking around.
Subject is a male, unknown descent, 24 years, diagnosed schizophrenic.
True Music, that's because it was on Instagram story. It was on Instagram story. Those tend to go away.
26, that makes 105 control. And they said because there's a release of liability on the return for the vehicle to an address here in LA, they're not going to dispatch anyone out to the Anaheim address.
105, Roger, good night.
Joseph, I have my plan. I know what it is I'm going to be doing.
0438 and 0441.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Roger.
Are you supposed to at the extended station 0205 Ventura?
They're not on tonight.
Oh shit!
Three for better location.
Roger, nice.
I'm way too far for this, but this is a good one.
American 65 at the watch. American 65, Roger. American 61, still be clear under watch. American 61, Roger.
Me. This is a light Porsche Cayenne. Special with the show. They're not going to put you in the focus 1033
63, Roger, good night.
Randy is on his way to the story of the night. Oh man.
4546 North Bernard Avenue, Clover Main Street.
I cannot tell you what it is. Randy is definitely on his way to the story of the night.
20205 Ventura.
There's a light. Street light's bugging out.
Bombarded St. Francis Hotel. SD handled. PD not needed.
Okay, 330, 1531.
So that's everything arrived at.
27 American 60, you can show me clear and under watch, good night. 27 American 60, Roger, good night.
Shut up that that's the address. Shut up that that's the address. No, it's not. It is. Shut up that that's the fucking address.
Handle with it later at any gas station. It's close to me.
Station.
Agree. 7236
All Francesca response to the water flow intersection. Boulevard and Store Street. American 66, Roger.
That's a great person.
MLCDW 5759 Hollywood Boulevard code 204.
Yeah, John, we're there.
638.
We're there.
Hollywood, you need to handle identify. Still needed for incident.
They tell me better late than never, but that saying doesn't work here. Okay, thanks God. I thought it was me being tired. Knock it off. It's been shooting. All right, so story of the night's happening right now. Poor homeowner. That's crazy. I'm not going to talk about it right now. Just got to say that the address is absolutely amazing. So we're on our way to a water main break right now. We're at the double shooting. We're on our way to a big story up in the hills. Oh.
363, Roger.
323.
That's a cool story. I almost want to go there. The problem is it's so far. I mean, it's a 45-minute drive for us. And that's if I'm driving fast.
The water's just flooding out and going down the sewer. I believe FD is going to be responding.
So I'm not going to drive all the way out there right now, but it's a great story.
73 for FD, the GWP needs to respond. They'll be responding. Response, 8215 Melrose Avenue, the business, incident 470.
Don't trip, I saw that.
179. Yeah, we're clear.
Don't trip, I saw that. My plan is, so I grew up in a cul-de-sac, and I still have family and friends in that cul-de-sac. So I'm going to, and I know all the homeowners in that cul-de-sac, so whether they have candy or not, I'm going to go give them candy. And my godson 2, my son, they're going to dress up and just go house to house to house to house in the circle. And my 3-year-old, well, 2-year-old, but he'll be 3 in a couple days. He's not going to know the difference. He's not going to know the difference whether what house is what. He's just going to like the fact that he goes to a house, knocks on a door, and they give him candy. Now, he did it last year, but I'm doubting he remembers. This year, he's going to start to remember. So I want them to go trick-or-treating, but obviously we're not going to strangers' homes these days because it is a little weird. So I'm just going to set up camp in the middle of the circle and watch the kid go from that house to that house to that house to that house. Literally on the street that I was born on and on the street that I grew up on. So he's going to go trick-or-treating where I went trick-or-treating, where I wore my pirate costume, my Superman costume. What else was I that I remember? A stormtrooper costume. What else was I over there? My grandma made my pirate costume. That was really cool. The dog's not going to that neighborhood because that neighborhood has other dogs. Otherwise, he would, for sure.
7817, cancel here 390 6 in Curson Avenue. Cancel by the PRN 0430.
Yes, Caesar, that is what I am. And I'm considered the best. I don't even know if I'm the best. I'm just the face of now. There's no such thing as the best. I'm just the face of. But yeah. Uh-oh. I think I just dropped a... I did. Uh-oh, and I'm going to sneeze. You guys ready to watch this? Here we go. Yeah, that's enough. And that's done. Whew, excuse me. Thank you. Don't trip. Well, this Sunday I'm dressing up as a... This Sunday I'm dressing up as a... Matador. I'll be a Matador. Me, Bronson, and Dade will be a Matador this Sunday. And then I might be Waldo in here. And I might be Blippi for reals. I don't quite know. Actually, Dade won't be here. Dade won't be here. Dade will be in Texas. So, I don't know. I don't quite know what I'm going to be yet for Halloween. I need to get through this Sunday first. After this Sunday, then I'll focus on Halloween. And what's crazy is between Sunday and Halloween is Bronson's birthday. But Bronson's birthday, we're not doing a big deal for. We're just going to have a couple people over, have a cake, blow out some candles. It's not going to be a giant party. We're having a giant party this Sunday. And then Halloween. You know, I don't know what my record is. I don't. I'm always between 6 and 11. Never less than 6. Why don't you go as a sanitizer bottle? That's pretty funny. You can put a flyer in your head. What's your record? I don't know. How many was that?
5301 via Dante, internet 428, RD 1452, 415 group.
Yeah, I sneeze a lot.
469, RD 412, caller complaint 3580 Wasatch Avenue.
The rumor is 6 hours old, I sneezed 6 times. And then my dad said, "That's my boy." Because my dad sneezes a lot. That's my boy.
Okay, 497, response to the Watch Commander's office. 1313, Roger.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully they do not hurt it.
154, squad 32, 6 ALS.
168 East Covina Boulevard, Unit 111, Park Avenue.
Hello, Roger, 1413, be advised that your max call.
1781, Roger.
My night's going good. Thank you very much. You sneeze 8 or less? All right, Caesar. So as you get older, you're going to learn. If you do a bunch of small ones, it doesn't hurt as much as if you do a few big ones. If you do a few big ones, it gets over with, but it hurts. It hurts.
3827
Are you noticing that as you get older, Caesar? How old are you?
Melting on the outside of the property. Incident 478. Hold on, no plates. 4630, 638, 8 or 10, identify. Do you have a Roger?
You're 30. Yeah, so as you get older, you're, what's the big story in the hills? Don't trip. I can't tell you yet. Let's just wait until it happens. I don't want the news gods and karma to ruin things. I also don't want to say publicly because of competition. But they do listen to the same things. So if they heard it, they heard it. It's a good call.
Are you knocking on room 123?
It's a good call.
I'm hearing the door knocking.
Plaza, 7 William Union Young, 444.
Certainly.
That's when I pull up the Plaza, 7 William Union Young, 444.
Suspect male, Hispanic 61, then build white tank top and black pants with one white shoe on left,
Sherry,
one black shoe on the right.
I'm not afraid to ask how old a woman is. I am afraid to ask when she's expecting.
Was advised to go ahead and open the door for
Ooh.
you. I can hear you knocking on
That
the door
could suck.
through the phone. She's refusing to respond.
You compete with the news, big dog? I am the news. I don't come on live chat. I didn't know. Do you have Netflix? It'll make things easier. I don't compete with them. I mean, sometimes I do, but I don't really. We supply them. We work with, not necessarily compete. There you go. There's the N-word.
You have
Netflix, check that out.
NEV Santos, female, Hispanic, blonde, brown, 5'2", 140, DOB of 10'5", 2005, heavy bail neck complexion, mental condition is good.
Oh my gosh. I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to do me a favor. All right? Hey, I need a favor. I need a favor from you. It's going to take me a minute to get to it. All right, so my son, Dade, cutest little guy. He's addicted to video games. He's one of those kids that are going to have problems when he gets older, not being able to communicate with people. Which reminds me of something. So, I have to find it.
Male, Asian, 45 years, no further description.
How am I going to find it?
Code 2, incident 047, already 2042.
How am I going to find it? Damn. That's not good. What's up, buddy? How do I find it? How do I find it? How do I find it? Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, I don't. I can't find it. Darn it.
17, is there a message?
Edgewood 50
Damn.
Publicist, 26739 Winston Circle, Luma Court.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it's called. I'm never gonna find it.
70, are you clear?
Adam, I'm pretty sure those code 6, 15907, Southwark. I can't 156 Southwark.
73, attempted callback voicemail only.
Agent 5, entry BLS, 9000 Arcadia Avenue, Unit U.
Redmond Boulevard.
Hollywood West traffic units handle the ambulance traffic. RD 625 before going outside of the division, identify.
I'll be right back.
RD 391.
Are we back? We back?
Big Jeremy, clear shortly. I mean, that's 4.9 call.
860, Roger.
The ones on the north side of the building. 1889, sir, did you go on scene on any of them?
Alright, so
14F8, 15, 14F8.
I'm hoping that I can find something here, and Lisa will send it to me if I can't find it here.
Here, calling back for your 2 just for us, the wave minutes. If I see us additional information, will you be able to call him on the phone?
About this garage.
Yeah, there's just no way it's going to be right there.
When you're making station,
Darn it.
Identity Squad 14, difficulty breathing. 8721 South Vermont Avenue. 87th Street.
I don't know the name of
Traffic on Odin,
the
476. 3625. 677, Summary response, Michael 6, location. Street. 859, 859, cancel in Hollywood. All units 687, fans responding code 3. From 4728, camera to Highland and Odin.
damn. Hopefully she'll send it to me.
Expect paying BLS 2118.
Anyways,
50th Street, Oak Street.
we peaked. As a society, we peaked. Whatever number we are, this is the highest we're ever going to be when it comes to the population. I've talked about this before, especially here in America, as things move a little more forward. And when you have same-sex couples, you have less children because of nature, and things don't slip by. And now with COVID, we have less people doing one-night stands. We have less people
37604
meeting, so relationships are on hold. We have more people looking at the phones and computers, not going places, meeting people. And if they do meet on the computer, they're just meeting. So we peaked. Whatever the population is right now, it's not going to go up anymore. It's done with same-sex marriages, with COVID, with phones. You guys saw Social Dilemma. Less people are meeting. So basically, yes, less STDs, absolutely. But the population peak. Now, some areas are going to continue to strive, like places in India and Africa and stuff like that, where they don't have the internet and the internet has not affected them. But the surrounding areas, which is most of the world now, we peaked. If there's 7 billion, we're what is there, 8 something? It's 8 point. We're not going to hit 9. We peaked. And which is good for emissions in the future. We're not gonna, us right here, we're not gonna see that effect. But the effect of, I said this before, the generation before me, they were the working generation. My generation, we went outside. We went outside and created sports that didn't exist, like freestyle motocross, snowboarding, skateboarding, things like that. The generation after me, they're the inside generation. They stay inside. They stay inside on the things that the working generation created. What is the generation going to do after us? After they not go outside? They're going to stay inside even more. So, what's the next generation? What's the next generation? The one that doesn't go outside. What is that going to create? That's going to create even, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's weird to think about. So we definitely, the global warming thing of it, it's actually going to slow it down. We're still going to create things, but there's going to be less people to create things over time. The more and more we get focused on our phones and computer, the less that people are going to go meet at bars and things like that. People aren't meeting at bars right now and clubs and doing them one-night stands and having things slip through. Nobody's out there making new relationships. The COVID babies should all start showing up in December, January. So yes, we are going to have a little spike because of the COVID. But at the same time, it's going to start to So hopefully she hits me back. Competition ×3 at that shooting. Damn. Shooting's probably not going to be that big of a deal. Uh-oh. Who are you and what are you doing? Oh, he's trying not to run that guy over. I gotcha. Damn, dude. Damn, not gonna be able to find it. Whoa. I didn't like that.
Watch.
D-Wood, I would think they're probably going to lead with the debate, and then they'll go into the protest. What's curious is if they'll use our footage. They might use our footage for the Wilshire part of it, but I don't think they'll use our footage for the at their place part of it. Angie, the show's called Shot in the Dark. But that's not what brings me out at night. What brings me out at night is because this business is more lucrative at night than it is during the day. Most of my career has been at night.
LA Squad 16, are we still on this run at 54s?
Alfredo, if I was to ask your dad, are you a gun holder? What do you think he would tell me? Angie, have you seen the Netflix show? Have you seen Shot in the Dark? Oh, right on, Hennessy. Yeah, that's me. That's me. 8 episodes. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Good morning to you. Why are you? Oh, wait. That's why you're up. It's 5 o'clock. I was like, why are you up? Good morning, Dad. How are you? How are you feeling in your quarantine? During your quarantine, did you get tested? Oh, yeah, Tammy, what's it called? I want to check it out. Tammy NC325. Now, when you check it out, what's going to come up, it's going to be a movie called Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. That's what's going to come up on your search. I don't think you're going to find a Joaquin Phoenix Stringer movie. And if you do, let me know. I want to see it. Yeah, she did. It's okay. Yeah, it's all good, Tammy. It's all good. I knew what you meant. I meant what you knew. All right, Randy, come on. He might be in an area where he can't talk. Yeah, I seen that movie. Words that came out of my mouth were written into Jake Gyllenhaal's mouth. I was researched for that role. I spoke to the director, and he told me these things. Yeah, Tammy. Yes. Yes. Dan Gilroy was the director, and I was researched for the role. The show was supposed to be called Nightcrawlers, but we didn't get that permission, so they called it Shot in the Dark. But the show was going to be called Nightcrawlers with an S. All of our paychecks are... No, the paychecks I think said Shot in the Dark. But the call sheets all said Nightcrawlers. But it was supposed to be called Nightcrawlers. Yeah, I saw that, Joseph. I saw that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I used to say, Tammy, back in the day, I used to say my reality is I can't even say it anymore because I haven't said it in a while. But this was like my stock answer for like 15 years. I didn't say it on the second show. Howard kind of did. Howard took a lot of my words and put them in his mouth at the very beginning. But we're all over that now, as you can tell. Anyways, I used to always say, my reality is people's most harshest reality. I will be there at the worst time of your life. He took that line and threw it into Jake Gyllenhaal's mouth at the end of the movie when he's at the Hollywood police station and he says, I like to believe that I'll be there at the worst time of your life. And then Howard also wrote it, or Howard also used it in the beginning of his monologue saying that they'll be there at the worst time of your life. Now, I didn't make up that phrase. I just said it first in our line of business. And I use it. If you watch Stringers LA, you'll see me say that line in Stringers LA. So I can definitely claim it back in 2007 before anybody else did. And then it got used in 2014, and then it got used in 2017. That line has gone around its ways. But yeah, I was researching for that role. Don't trip. There is no Joaquin Phoenix Stringer movie. It's Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal. Self-quarantine for protection of others. You mean you have to stay inside and watch TV and eat food all day, Dad? Man! That sucks, Dad. That sucks. And you just happen to have a wife that makes all those meals for you? Man! That sucks, Dad. My dad's smart. He knows how to live the life. I took notes. Come on, Lilu. Come on, Lilu. Answer the text. Answer the text. Wake up, roll over, answer the text. So, my little Dade man, he's as cute as can be. He started a new page while he was on a road trip. He started a new YouTube page. It has a few subscribers and a few videos, but he premiered a video tonight at midnight, and he was so proud of it. Like every 15 minutes, he kept asking, "What time is it? What time is it?" Because he wanted to stay up for his premiere. And I was like, "How many videos you got on there?" And he told me, and they're like, "How many views?" And he showed me. And he has, just a few, like 6, 8 views, maybe 4 subscribers. And I told him, I go, what would happen if you woke up and you had like 100 views on your video? He goes, oh my gosh, I would scream. But I don't know the new page. I don't need you to subscribe to it. I just need you guys all to click on it and view it. But I gotta find it. I don't know where it is, and I need Lilu to roll over and look at her text. Come on, Lilu. Come on, Lilu. Come on, Lilu.
30 cameras responding for 3.
See, I have no idea how to find it. Right? Angie, she's in bed right now with one boy to one side, another boy to another. That boy is cuddling a dog, and I'm sure there's 2 cats on that bed as well. When I left, I took the cutest picture.
77 construction from Colorado to the county units. They're going to be facing northbound in the Rouse parking lot. Units coming off of 120.
6877, I hope you're have additional vehicle radio at 5728 Cameron Ford Avenue, calling on your original PLR. Requesting PA to respond. Are you available to respond to your location?
Call back,
No, it's not a pursuit, Jacob.
21 years, possibly suffers from bipolar disorder. Kind of something with the unit heading against
It's a felony stop, but the driver is uncooperative.
638.
Cheryl, yeah, it's going to be him playing Geometry Dash. It's going to be, and the way he does it, though, is he just takes the iPad and films himself playing it on the computer. So you'll see, like, he just puts, like it's almost like a chest cam. It's almost like a chest cam, where he put the camera. So you just see, like, his point of view playing the computer. And you see his hands move, and you just kind of see how good he is. No, we're not going back to Netflix. We're going to go on a new channel with a new show.
Engine 560 medical alarm 207 year lane. West Paramount.
West, Sunset Boulevard, 2205, 100, 647.
All right, I called her, no answer. So I'm glad it's not a emergency. There is a fatal at the 101 in Hollywood Boulevard. There's a wrong way driver. Car was on fire. Someone died. Unfortunately, I don't think we covered it. We were doing the Glendale thing. I don't think we went there. It's not going anywhere. If a stringer got it on fire, it's a good story. It will impede traffic, but there's really not that much morning traffic these days. Jacob, are you starting to be one of those retractors? So I figured out, I know you're not a retractor, but I figured out the retractor guys. So when you're on a stream, you'll see somebody says something and then they'll retract it. And then they'll say something and then they'll retract it. When you're on a stream and you're commenting, the only way you can get anyone's attention is by saying words. That's it. Unless you retract those words and then it brings attention to your name. So people start to look for what you say the next time. That's the only way that people on the chat can get attention besides saying words. So I call these guys the retractors. People will say something, I'll mention it, and then they'll retract it. And then they'll say something, I'll mention it, and then they'll retract it. That way, the focus starts to go on them, and the chat pays attention to them. Retractors have figured out a way to bring attention to themselves because words don't work. That's all. The retractor. All right, so we haven't heard anything from Randy. That's a good thing, I'm guessing. It's a good thing, I'm guessing. We didn't hear him say 1022 or anything. So Randy's, I think, had a good story, man. I think he's had a good story.
Respond to the West Commander's office. I'm following availability.
Think about it, Novell. You're funny, Giant. Think about it, though. It's like when you're on here, you have zero way to get my attention unless you say words. And same with people over there. And everybody says words, and you have no other option. So if you retract, it's just the only other option you have to bring attention to you. If people aren't paying attention to your words.
Adam, Union, Robert, Edward, Lincoln, Ida.
Dude, I want to see Randy's footage so bad. I can't wait to see what Randy... Come on, Randy. Come on, man.
Male, Hispanic, black over brown, 507, 180, 531, 88. Amen.
No, true. He premiered it. I didn't know he started a new page. He has like 2 pages, I think. Let me try something real quick.
63.
67 on
Call in of a 58-year-old female, dizziness.
So he has this page right here, but it's not it. Because that one has 46 subscribers. I don't think that's it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. So, and then we have FamLabs, and it's not FamLabs. So he started a new page. And I don't know what that page is. And I didn't watch his new videos. And it premiered, yes. It premiered tonight at midnight. But I need... Is there a stream for the Randy guy? No. Plus, Randy's in an area where he the stream wouldn't work. And Andy, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. Are you aware of who it is I am and what it is we do? Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Do you have Netflix? I think I got P. Oh, he's in custody. What's up, New Zealand? Yeah, news starts real soon here. Very interesting to see what happens. I want to know what's up with Randy. Slick Rick, do you watch Adam in New York?
4050.
There is a channel for Adam in New York. What does Randy go by?
480
on YouTube.
Aurelia.
I think he has a YouTube page, right?
Joel Christian.
I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. Nope.
Male Hispanic, black, 5'7".
Angie, why are you always writing
160,
the title of a book?
12, 88.
You're always writing the title of a book.
Bye.
Yeah, Tammy, that's called professionalism. He has it. I don't. But it's okay. That's what makes us great. Angie, why am I always writing what? You're always writing the title of a book. When you write the title of a book, you capitalize the first letter. See, Angie is kind of like the retractor. There's only so many ways to get attention to yourself.
185.
Uh-oh, Randy's missing this.
183, engine 182, engine 186.
Uh-oh.
You start task force 103.
Oh, no.
Vehicle to structure 183 district, Bolton, Lorraine.
Oh, no. Hopefully it's not. Let's listen to that size up. Oh, no. Vehicle into a structure in Randy's area, but Randy is way too far. Way too far. Angie, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just saying. Uh-oh, what is that? When you write the title of a book, or when I write the title of a story, I always capitalize the first letter of each word. I usually don't do that when I write a sentence. You're writing a sentence.
620, can I get 684 dial simplex?
6849,
But yet you're capitalizing each word. Whoop.
I put the return on your screen. The appear has visual PD and he's in on to me.
Oh, that's so much better.
He's walking over to PD from the
So much better. I'm lazy? I ain't lazy. I am the last lazy person you know. Scott has bad punctuation. You're still here? No, you haven't seen how I write the description for all my videos. Matter of fact, I know you're a troll, so that's fine. But I do want to show you something. I want to show you how terrible of a writer I am. That's so terrible. Boom. So terrible. I'm so terrible. I took creative writing class a few times. Now, YouTube, sometimes I'm in a hurry, or I cut and paste and do directly from what the photographer wrote, and that is not good. That is not good. John, it is in my business, absolutely. Yeah, when we write our story details, we're sending it to people that graduated college so they could have the job that they have. So we're literally sending our footage to college graduates, and it's really simple and easy to do grammar and punctuation correctly, as we should. Some of our photographers, they're just great photographers, and we'll leave it at that. They're slowly learning the other part of it. And the other part of it is you got to write what you got. You can't just record it. Now, in breaking news, sometimes we won't send the details because everybody knows the details. But you got to write out those details, and it helps.
Just main 12500 East Firestone, West Bluefield.
Hello, Jason. Angie, it's all good. Angie, it's all good. What's crazy, though, is that you're even trained to do that. So, like, you have to physically force yourself to capitalize each one of those letters. It's not like it automatically capitalizes for you. So that's crazy that that's just the form that you write. Angie, you can do whatever you want. I just give you a hard time because I can. You can do whatever you want. It's all good. Come on, Randy. Sweet. Good news, good news. The Randy, oh, he 1022'd. Damn.
Narcotics suspect 1956 North Colonial Boulevard, incident 0379 RT626.
All right, so Randy's back.
1800 Whitley Avenue, incident 03.
Let's see if he got it. Let's see if he got it. Who's Randy? Who's Randy? I'll tell you, there's a funny story about Randy. About that phrase, who's Randy? Who's Randy? That soundbite comes from your mom's house. Your mom's house, though, took it from, I don't know his name, but it was a professional football player who has some brain damage. And he's always wanting to grab his keys and go somewhere. So his wife hides the keys.
Engineer 85, squad 151.
Because he has brain damage, she's like, where's the keys? And he's like, oh, Randy has the keys. Oh, hey. She's like, hey, let's go here. She's like, no, we can't go there. Randy has the keys. And he just let it be. And then finally one day, he said, who's Randy?
2433 Northeastern Avenue, 2433.
Answer me, Randy. Randy just had a baby. Randy just had a baby 2 days ago. Baby Jacob. Congratulations, Randy.
Have there been any radio calls for?
No bear shot, but open refrigerator door with food all over the kitchen floor and screen window open where he broke in. All right, so Randy went to a bear in a house. Randy went to a bear in a house. By the time they got there, the bear was gone, but Randy was able to go in the house and got a shot of the refrigerator door open with food all over the kitchen floor. So no shot of a bear, but shot of the screen window where he opened and sheriff units pulling out their big guns. So he has something. He doesn't have the bear, which sucks, but he has the damage, and it's a good story. So a bear broke into a house and made its way to the refrigerator. All right, so no, I mean, bears aren't evolving or anything.
There was a radio call at 769 Hollywood Boulevard at Fire Station 82. 2 people were shot by unknown objects.
Oh, 20 Roger, did PD respond?
So funny, not yet.
20 Roger, is that call been assigned?
6020 is in 677 stack.
I wonder.
Roger, advice 77, there are 2 subjects on the southeast corner of St. Andrews and Hollywood, 1 block west of me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some hits. Yeah, we're gonna get some hits. We're gonna get some hits. Come on, Lilu.
Drive the city, stand back to the return to your empty seat.
See, Andy is exactly what I'm talking about. Andy is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so let's find a story. Let's wait for Lilu. How long we've been going? Almost 2 hours.
Correction, northwest.
46.
Go look at that car.
Cancel.
That doesn't sound fun, but it's way up there.
849.
Probably moved by now. How long ago was that? Yeah, probably corner, probably there. How new is it, Robert? And is it about the news?
6A49, 6A49, come in.
Oh, hi.
Six A49, come in.
Oh, yeah, that is new. Definitely new. Is it any good?
6A49, come in.
6A49,
I'll have to check it out.
6A49 for 6L20, are you able to handle the ADW, urgent ambulance ADW at 5769 Hollywood Boulevard?
6A49, negative. We've got
Indian Squad 163 with Brady, 616 Fishburne, across Randall.
6L20, 6L20, 6A49, unable to handle as well.
Show code 4%.
Any Olympic in the equivalent are now 3330 Beverly Boulevard. On the bottom floor in the offices, unknown person broke into the location, security guard. Gives you the lights go on and on is possibly the suspect from incident 367. It's code 2 and 530 already 2019.
Light Force 88, automatic alarm, 4955 Van Nuys Boulevard.
Any Hollywood unit, time ground ambulance.
Bye, Dad. Love you.
5769 Hollywood Boulevard.
Have a good day.
0446 RD638.
Have a
Unit
good
down,
day.
fire. Six L 20.
Wait, you're not going anywhere. What are you doing? You just don't want to watch me anymore? You're not going anywhere. You're quarantined. What do you have to do?
7817 in Hollywood. And those ADWs 5769 Hollywood Boulevard, code 2 incident 0446 3639
Engine 117, 60 LS, 45111, 25th Street East, cross Kettering. Engine and Squad 41, injury ALS, Willowbrook and Imperial Highway.
Hey, Lou, Fuddrucker. Some people, it's daytime where they're at. Most people are in the future. If you're here in America, most people are in the future. Oh, come on, Lilu. Come on, Lilu. I should have pre-planned ahead. It's not like me not to pre-plan ahead. Or not like me to not pre-plan ahead, I think is what I wanted to say. I don't know anymore. I don't know, man. Angie! Are you up north in the California area? Are you up north? Because people up north, they call it Cali. It's hella Cali. It's hella Cali. Hella.
Something's getting surface came in Jefferson and Arlington, in the middle of the street. Suspects in the Hispanic, 20 years, 13, top black shorts. Elliot attention to stop oncoming vehicles, so 3 and 535, ready 335. 13, 28, 13, go ahead.
Richard, I've probably asked this question to you before, but I'm going to ask it again.
Automatic alarm, 1480 north.
Is it as much fun for you guys to do an American accent as it is for us to do an Australian one?
Also related to your incident Avenue.
Like, for us Americans, we have the things we always say. The good day, mate, the put another shrimp on the Barbie, the Foster's joke, blah, 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 blah. What are your running American jokes? Do you guys have jokes where you, like something where you're like, guns are great, and you say it in an American redneck accent or something? Because, like, for us, good day, mate, put another shrimp on the Barbie. Like, that is in our... That is in our, what do I want to say? Our DNA. That is in our DNA of how we perceive you when we talk. I know that's not how it is, but you can thank Paul Hogan for that. Anyways, my point is it as much fun for you guys to do an American accent as it is for us to do an Australian one?
Street, apartment number 209. Suspect is a male testing. Question trying PO's Durango. Code 282-539-2046.
Wicked smart, John Ditch. You're wicked smart. Wicked smart.
Six L 20, come in.
There you go.
6 L 20.
You know, Robert, you're not the first person to say that. That's what I hear. I hear whenever Australians try to do an American accent, it sounds like somebody from the South or like a cowboy. That's weird. That's weird. You're not the first person to tell me that. It sounds very rednecky or very, like you said, Southern. Yeah, see, Don't Trip said it too. Or, I mean, we always say, that's not a knife. Like, that's in our DNA here in America. That's not a knife. Like, do you guys have things that you say? Like American sayings? Like, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, dude. That's basically as Steve-O America as you can get.
City Hollywood unit, time down 415, 1 minute 1352 North Formosa Avenue, incident 0353, already 644. Narcotic suspect 1956 North Colonial Boulevard, incident 0379, already 626. 507 party 1800 Whitley Avenue, incident 0389, already 636. Roommate dispute 5727 Harold Way, incident 0426, already 648. Okay, 31, Roger.
I need to post some old footage. I have footage of me tackling Steve-O live on stage. Like, he was on stage doing a live show, and I disrupted the show. Well, I actually became part of the show. We did it for Crazy White Boys, and I need to digitize that so I can throw it up and show you guys me tackling Steve-O. That was what, 2002, 2003? That's how long ago that was. Oh, CB Lopez. I would have never known that if you didn't tell me. Oh, man. I hear that place is famous, but I would have never known it was right there if you didn't tell me. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Am I going to catch this? I've always wanted to catch one. Am I going to catch it right now? Come on, come on, come on. Fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up. Nope. So, I've always, in my, I don't know how many years of driving, I've wanted to catch a bag. You know how, like, bags float? Catch one when it flies by. I haven't caught one yet. Now, there's been a few times where the bag went right by and I wasn't able to get the window down, but I want to catch a bag so bad before my driving career is over. So when you see me post a picture of me holding a bag near a window, you'll know I did it. You'll know I did it. Okay, this is a very interesting, this is what West Hollywood is. Welcome to West Hollywood, you guys. Or not. He doesn't want to, what are you pulling? Is that an air conditioning unit? Is that an air conditioning unit? Yeah. You're pulling an air conditioning unit? All right. That's an air conditioning unit. Like, I thought it was luggage. It's an air conditioning unit.
We're clear.
West Hollywood, West Hollywood.
Internet Squad 1693 ALS 8120 Beach, across the 82nd. Unit, the 2871 to 2871. PR called back to advise that the suspect was last seen on foot towards the council. Additional incident 479.
True Music, was it on fire? They get it on fire? Breaking news, it just showed the car wrecked. Yep, that means they did not get it on fire. It's actually up the street right now. We're gonna go see what it looks like. Maybe, I'm not trying to record it for breaking news, obviously, but streaming news, maybe we'll get the coroner shot.
46, 40, have you right?
Or maybe it's cleared, I don't know. But I just came over here because I was in the area. Because that's where my car went. Eastbound 10 west of Via Verde. Yeah, it was just a tease, true. I got you. I know how, I know how she works. But if it was on fire, they would have showed it on fire as their tease. You always want to tease the best. Let's go take a look and see what it looks like. Oh, the freeway is blocked. They might have opened a road by now. We'll see.
Contingent of the squad 183 injury ALS 9980 Skull, West Reservoir.
Yeah, wrong way crash, fatality, that's always going to be news. We were at the Glendale thing when that came out.
Contingent 141 traffic place in ALS, eastbound 10 west of Beaver.
No, Jay. I'm just the guy that was researched for the role.
Code 2 incident 0539 or D2046.
And the inspiration for the movie, that's all. That's all. I think it's behind us. I was trying to take a little shortcut here, it didn't work. But I'm also not in a big rush because it's not breaking news and I'm not trying to feed it. I'm just trying to lay eyes on it to see if the coroner's here yet.
Point 185, squad 183 injury ALS 255 to Grand from cars.
But I think the construction might have been the reason why it was a wrong way crash to begin with. It's a very dangerous area of the freeway here. I was hoping I'd get lucky and it would be right here, because we could have recorded from right here without having to get on the freeway, but I think it's behind us.
Oh, unit progression only on a go to the rear with a chance of false 1011 Northwestern Avenue. Incident 554.
Come on, Lilu. Come on, Lilu. Yay! True Music Fox. It wasn't me, it was Alex that shot it, but it's mine. I mean, I own it, but it's not my footage. Alex shot it, but right on, man. Cool. And I'm sure ABC used their own footage. I mean, why wouldn't they? There's more cameras there than on the streets. Lilu's my wife. Her name is Lisa Lou. And I'm trying to get a hold of her because I need her to send me some information right now. That's Lilu. Her name is Lisa Lou, but I call her Lilu. And our daughter's name is Michaela Lou, but I call her Malou. Macas? You call it Macas? That's cool. We call it Mickey D's. Here we call it Mickey D's. Or the Golden Arches. Alright, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? I think it's cleared.
190 bleed ALS 11150.
Or not. We still have some possibilities. McDonald's, yeah, I know. The McDonald's. The Mickey D's, man. The Golden Arches. The crack fries. Oh. It's going to be right around this corner. Because I can see the freeway still stopped and everybody getting on over there. So we should see a little bit of something here as we turn the corner. And hello. Probably be able to shoot it from an overpass now that we're over here. Unless we get on the freeway going the other way. Hello. Story? Fatal? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Let's go this way. There you are with all the stations and stuff there too. Yeah, there you are. Damn.
What are you doing with the trailer off me?
I'm gonna say the corner has been here already. The car's sitting right there. It's beat up pretty well. But let's go over here and see what's up. Oh shit.
Animal unit, checked out, now, suspector now. Fountain Vine, code transmitted 0472 RD666. Domestic checked out domestic violence, 6055 West Sunset Boulevard, code transmitted 0500 RD647.
Unit 169, squad 167, 19 ALS, 178 Pamela, Russian Road.
Actually, sleeping. Oh.
Twenty-eight fifty-three, possible 459 suspect, 846 South Brando, Street, code transmitted 0539 RD2046.
There's a long lane, rescue a little bit.
Yeah, there's no corner shot. It's just a smashed car. They're cleaning up some stuff in the underpass. Looked like it was a smash BMW. Yeah, John, I did. I blocked it with my car that had emergency lights on it. I I did block it. You know, it had lights like that on it. So I think I was okay. I mean, as you can see, John, the world didn't end. Nothing changed.
It's information implementing the development from 5249 College View Avenue, last seen 10/7/20 at 12:30. Elias, last seen a female white, red, green, 5815, will be a 610 no, like protection wearing a red blouse.
Nicholas, I won't lie. The craziest thing I've ever seen is the amount of times people ask me that question. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, is the amount of times people ask that question.
To follow up the USDMC.
Something else in the line.
Looks like his Admiral unknown. He's traveling east up. It's good to into the 5630 2185.
Your time traffic, South of Hanging Olympic, 8 time, 985.
Andy, it's nothing the same. It's absolutely not the same. And I'll tell you why. I have 12,000 videos showing you why. How many videos of ghosts do you have? It's not the same, sir. Come on, Lilo. No bueno. True Music, we record every single English and Spanish speaking newscast here in Los Angeles. And then somebody watches every one of those newscasts and logs down the hits. And that someone is me, but not for long. At first I did it, then Lisa did it, then Lewis did it, then I did it, and now Sam's about to take it over. Blue Maple, this is my 439th live stream. Or the 439th Scott Lane LOUDLABS Live with me. It's the 439th LOUDLABS Live with Scott Lane. And I don't put hashtag because if you put a hashtag, it makes it a link. And I don't want that. Yeah, Tammy, they are very quiet.
The traffic unit, in or misdemeanor DUI involved, West 1 and 11. Both vehicles agreeing eastbound border Suzanne, license 8 King Extra Union 664, 8 King Extra Union 664, which part of TC damage, last team, West Long, Sergeant 16, subject is female Hispanic, 28 year short, skinny, information, correction, incident, correction, code 2, incident.
You listen to scanners while you're hunting for ghosts? Andy, you listen to scanners while you're hunting for ghosts? No, Tammy, we passed that a while ago. Do you have to be a cocky smuck to take pictures of accidents in the middle of the night? No, Andy, but it helps. It helps you become the best. But no, you don't have to be, but it just helps you become the best at it. I mean, you're here watching me, right? I don't know who you are, I'm not watching you, but you're watching me for a reason. And it's not just because I'm live, it's because I have 20 years of experience behind me, and you know what it is that I do is what I do. No, you don't have to be a cocky smuck. But it helps, or excuse me, it pays. And Andy, you can do it during the middle of the day too. You don't have to do it in the middle of the night. You can do it during the day. You can do it anytime you want. But it helps. It helps. FYI, Andy, it's Thursday. Just letting you know, Andy, it's Thursday. Just FYI. Don't trip. Definitely at night. Definitely at night. Less competitors, as in the stations. The station's helicopters are not out. Their 20 news vans are not out. There's no traffic. So you tend to be able to get more and cover more at night. But with COVID and stuff, you can go out during the day. There's not that much traffic now during the day as there used to be. But it's still more lucrative at night. Ah, Andy, gotcha. So, I will tell you this, Andy, and I'm not going to get too much into it because I want the stream to stay. But anytime we start talking about your industry, stuff tend to go awry. So we're not going to talk about it because they end up showing up and messing things up. And I don't want things messed up right now.
Whiskey 14, you cancel.
Yes, don't trip. We literally just came from there and saw that.
769.
Flashing me. I didn't see you flashing me. I'm sorry.
Risk 126, 134.45 knots.
It's already Friday where you're at? Damn. It just became Thursday here. How far ahead are you?
Border control. 07614, go ahead. Roger, control. I am code 0 here. I am off duty. I have a central traffic unit to come take a hit run report.
Yeah, I know he's in New Zealand, but I didn't think they were that far ahead.
We'll share for a run report. Number 207-614, anybody? Yes. Negative, sir. I'm not going to be able to stand by, but the citizen's last name is going to be phonetically David, Robert, Ocean, Nora, Edward, Sam. He's driving a four-door Lexus, black in color, license King, Union Sam, 396.
550. Yeah, we'll call back number 573.
820-2104.
Unit the 21X44 and a watch. Fire Department 13445, Ben Elementary, Apartment 9, Monarch Farms, traditional code 2, it's at 0572 and RD 919.
Station and apparently there's some type of pedestrian approaching a pedestrian in his vehicle and fled on foot.
That's funny.
Division has the subject in custody. Based on the comments, sounds like the parents might be responding over there.
Station X31, family dispute.
True music. Why do you usually do that? What's the reason of that?
574 90 1344.
What's the reason you record channel 11?
1490, be advised on that call if a citizen hit his vehicle and not the vehicle hitting the pedestrian is not a teasing.
Also Crystal Springs.
Is that an investigation?
929.
1490, if the pedestrian caused damage to the vehicle, it could be a vandalism.
Roger.
1580, ADW suspect, Huntington Drive South and Esmeralda. Quick incident 570 9407.
There, I won't be standing by.
Ah, gotcha.
Roger that.
Jason, next week, I believe the 12th to the 19th is when they're here for Howard and I. Now, these are just prelim stuff. So it's not like you're going to have a camera in my car and in Howard's of us racing to a scene. It's a different show. It's not going to be like that. So right now they're just going to spend some time probably with Howard and then with me. I have a busy rest of the week, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to get out here and stream, and I'll probably be resting on the 12th, so I'm guessing I'm going to go with Howard first.
1445, 1445, possible view from the suspect.
Oh, by the way.
Driftwood Street, code 0559, RD 1452.
So Randy's bear call, the address was on Bear Drive. I won't give you the numbers, but the address was on Bear Drive in Mount Baldy, California, of a bear into a home. Randy, I really hope you pushed the
Show me around.
77, 873, what happened?
the street name.
9,
I hope you pushed the street name. Yeah, it was literally on Bear Drive.
Requested PD, line disconnected. Code
Isn't that crazy?
0575, RD 522.
Don't trip. No, I'm not doing any ride-alongs. Well, I take that back. We did have Polecat here. But no, I'm not doing any ride-alongs with people I don't know. Just with friends and family. Maybe the ride-along program will come back after the new show airs. And then it won't make sense. Really won't make sense for me to take people's money right now to sit in my car. I don't think it's the right time to do that. How do I record my news channels? Pay a cable bill? Just pay a cable bill? I have Dish.
03 Westbrook Avenue, 0556, RD 622.
All right, 4:30. Lilu has not got
185, are you clear?
a hold of me. That's a bum deal.
77 feet no further. 1650. Burbank PD has the mother of the subject on the line. I don't know if she has any further time. Continue to stand by.
True. That's a good question.
1090 Moore Park, 1090 Moore Park at the Chevron. Victim is a male transient assaulted by a suspect, male, unknown descent, armed with a machete.
Damn.
Code 3 and 577 1566.
Armed with the machete. Armed with the machete. So what I've learned about machetes is you don't get stabbed by them. You get attacked by them. So like anytime there's a machete involved, you know, I try to tell my guys it's not a stabbing. You don't get stabbed with a machete. Even if you do get stabbed with a machete's not a knife. You get stabbed with knives. Machete's a goddamn weapon. Gosh darn weapon. Sorry, Dad. It's more like a machete attack. Like you were attacked. They call it a cutting.
Call.
Yeah, true. We've been talking back and forth about getting it set up at some point here. I told him he'd be smoke, I'd be scan.
For the comments, it is unknown whether or not the suspect is at 4905 West Adams in Southwest. Responding to the attempts of Barnum and Forest Lawn. For Burbank PD, the subject is advising the mother that he's in the river, walking along the river road. Subject advised he will stab himself if he saw PD. Burbank PD observed the subject with a rake or a broom and a cell phone. Unknown if he has a knife. Additional 558.
We'll get it done. True. We'll figure it out.
537853. House Lady W suspect now 800 North Point City, place 800 North Point City. Code 3 incident 581 37
Roger. 3 Roger, this is Shirley. 753, responding code 3 from Worcester Station. 29, 1829, around the West Weather.
To 800 North Point City, please.
Any Harbor Unit at 211, suspect just left. Hold it at Grand. Suspect last seen on Pacific, no further, in a silver Chevrolet Impala. Damage to the left tail light and damage to the rear bumper. Suspects are 2 male blacks. One wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, second suspect wearing all black, possibly armed with a gun. Code 2 incident 584 RD 555.
Oh, I want to see the bear footage. Show me the damage. Show me the damage. All right, Randy, we're watching it right now.
Off of a domestic violence call at 6055 West Sunset Boulevard.
BLM.
3647.
Obviously not right now, no BLM.
Your victim is a male, white, brown hair, 30 to 35 years, no shirt, blue jeans. No suspect description at this time. Additional open 577.
Yeah, we sent it to the stations. And there's a reason why his footage is shaky. Because he's not really focusing on the footage. He's kind of looking around. His head is not paying attention to the screen. See, like that officer. That officer is doing the same thing. Everyone's looking around, looking around.
With that patrol unit, whoever had her in custody at first, it could go missing persons report.
That's awesome.
The Burbank PD has a place to meet.
Stand by the B2 callback. Are you in the area?
Good for him, he got something. I'm glad he got something. I wouldn't want him to break in there and not get anything. He got something. Good for him. Good for him. Hopefully he took something with him too. Ah, look at that! Look at that! Ah! Good stuff, Randy. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. He slugged it. Bear breaks into house. Bear break-in. Food bandit.
85 down,
Food bandit.
officer at the overpass where the Olive Street becomes Barham.
Yep, true. He actually broke into the house. Broke in through a screen and started eating. I wonder what that homeowner thought when he heard that noise and came around the corner and saw a flipping bear in his kitchen.
211 suspect just left at Sepulveda and Grand. See the PR in front of the apartment building. PR's wearing a blue hat, white t-shirt, blue jeans, and a backpack and a skateboard.
Nicholas, my mouth. I do have a big mouth, but it ain't that big. I got a big mouth, but it ain't that big.
I didn't know if I'll say that, please.
15Z1, are you with the Burbank PD?
Thanks.
I am waiting for Lilu. Come on, Lilu. And see, the problem now is we won't get 100 people. We won't get 100 views because not a lot of people on here anymore. When I get his link. I'm trying.
Maybe a male Hispanic, black, brown, 5'7", 175, UV of 10, 12, 82.
Still a youngin'. Utilities visitor log. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
185, Roger. 1829, 189, are you good?
Traffic unit ambulance traffic 105th and Avalon, 105th and Avalon, middle of the street, code 32580, 1030, 1830.
Well, thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much.
Any Venice unit for a timeout, code 2 call, meet the fire department 13445 at Ellen Street, code 2 incident 572, RD 919. NOS unit to Hamel Ford, Central Southern Division, identify.
Dover Street. Lincoln Island, Charles Adam. To be a female Hispanic, black, brown, 5'6", 150 DOV.
So at this point right now, the only breaking news we could do is if there's like it has to be a big story, because the stations have all now started to send their pilots to the helicopters, sent their reporters to the stories. I would have to have something big right now in order to make it on TV. Like if that building was on fire and it was huge fire, the stations could just cover it with their helicopters. So it has to kind of be, I'm running out of time right now. I'm running out of time. Now, for streaming news, that's different. That is completely different. But for breaking news, we're going to need a gnarly story. But for streaming news, we don't need that much.
93, Roger. Show them it. Department now.
Goodbye, Indy. Goodbye.
I think
I'm gonna go. Goodbye too. I think. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think so.
Man 909 from Seal Avenue, the Clark Crest, we have center code 25571 or 204. Rapport to Hamlet,
0200 hours and runaway again from 7867 Chaston Avenue.
15 Bells Ring, 1104 West 37th Drive.
Go for a car fire real quick. That would be fun.
LA, the run never came around.
True music. It's a long story, but I have something to do with it.
The fire departments, the
100% true music. I have something to do with that. And I'm not lying when I say that. When I started working the night shift in the year 2001. And everybody had their news at 5:30 in the morning. They all started, yes, really. Now, I'm not the only cause of it, but I'm the and that's not just me. I can't say I'm the reason why, but I started the cause and reason why. So when I started, I don't really want to be this long, but I'll try to make it short. So when I started, the generation before me were dropping tapes. They would make a copy of the tape and drive it to the station. Well, I was used to using a feed point, and I used the feed point during the day. And then when I switched over to nights, because of 9/11 and I was working with On Scene at the time, the very first night I dropped tape, and I go, I'm not doing that again, I'm going to go feed. So I went to the feed point, called the stations and said, hey, I'm going to do a feed at 2:30, and they're like, no, we can't take a feed until 4 a.m. And I said, all right, cool, I'm going to go get another story, I'll feed that at 4 a.m. So I would go to my feed point and start feeding at 4 a.m. And then I'd feed all my stories, and my competition was dropping tapes. And while they were dropping tapes, I was getting another story that I was at earlier with them, blah, 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 blah. So that's where I started packaging, because I was taking 3 or 4 stories at 4 o'clock. My competition had 1 or 2 of those, and the best thing to do is 4 for 1. So I started packaging. Well, as On Scene got bigger, and Josh came, Brent came, the 3 of us trained the stations to where they knew at 4 a.m. they were going to get a shit ton of footage. So then they were able to start taking feeds at 3:30. Then they were able to start taking feeds at 3 and 2:30. And now they started taking feeds earlier, so they were getting their news at 1:30, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Fox was the first one to do 5 a.m. news. Then everybody followed. And then Fox was the first person to do 4:30 news, and then everybody followed. And then I don't know who, I think NBC was the first to do the 4 o'clock news, and then everybody followed except Channel 2. So because of technology and because of the hustle, we were able to give them more footage than they knew what to do with. So they basically started news earlier and built more news. Because now they can take a 24-hour feed, and when I started in this, they could not. And now they start their news at 4 a.m. because of so many stories and also money. You got to remember, news is there to fill the gap between the commercials. That's why news exists. News is there to fill in the gap between the commercials. That's where the money's at. The money is not in between the commercials. The money is the commercials. So that's the short version of it for the most part. But yeah, I'm part of the reason. I helped the movement. I was part of the reason of why people started their news early. When did this all start? I don't know what that means. Yeah, Jason, we got to talk about that, Jason. I want you to be part of the movement, so we got to talk about that. Email me, Jason. Email me, scott@loudlabs.com. I'll get back to you eventually. In the subject line, put capital words, movement, and then I'll email you back. I'll get a hold of you. So I guess Lilu did not. If you want, Jason, we can start testing these waters now. Send me that footage. Send me that footage. I'll put it on my page in about, we'll call it 3 months, because I won't pay you every month for it. It's just, it'll take too long. So probably quarterly. In about 3 months, we'll see what it earned, and I'll pay you 50-50. I'll split that profit with you. Because you might make some money on it on your page, but that footage can make more money on my page. And then I split that money with you. If you're cool with that. If you're not cool with that, it's all good. And any other stringers out there working hard, going out there, building all this equipment, building up your sites and all that, you go shoot footage, you can't sell it to the stations, give it to me, I'll post it, we'll split the profits. Kind of like the app, where if you get footage, no, when you get footage, there's the opportunity of sending it to the app to see if it's going to sell to the stations here in LA or the world. And there's also the ability to just send it to me and I'll post it. And when I post it, I will also put your I'll put your page in there and tell people to follow your page, and then I'll also talk about it live here to promote your page and promote that. That's the movement, 2021. And I'll get deep into it probably around March, April, May. I won't start right off the bat. We got some other things a-brewing.
Follow up at 5200 Griffith Park.
Yeah, you absolutely can do that, Emerald. I prefer that. But no, I'll you don't have to take the money if you don't want. I'll find a use for it. But yeah, I don't have to pay you. I know what's gonna happen. As soon as I stop the live, she'll get a hold of me.
Friar Street, suspect on male black 5'4", facial hair, wearing a white stripe polo shirt, ringing and knocking on TR's door. Code 200-596-3932.
Don't trip. 4 a.m. news. I think we're about 5 years into the 4 a.m. news. Yeah, maybe 5 years. Yeah, it's been a minute since. Nope, that's exactly what they use. That's exactly what they say, True Music. Exactly what they do. And now every station has a social media department with somebody in there researching hashtags and asking if they can use the footage and basically getting free. You guys all shoot our news stories for us. It's just a matter of how it gets onto TV. All our stories are shot for us. Look at Adam's story of the cameraman being attacked by the Jews. There's some mean-ass Jews in New York.
Information was the victim, unknown suspects, no further.
Incident Squad 29, stabbing 13619, Louis Collins, across the center.
Metro Flight Force 15, find nothing here at 1104 West 37. Do you have anything further on that? Or they can update out. Flight Force 15,
for complicated ALS 1007 West Avenue M14.
64, Roger.
Okay, you receive, he's going to be exiting on a bike. He's going to be on section D, P1. P1 section D. He is on a bike towards the left center.
They're walking towards Normandy, code 3, incident 599, B120.
Roger, I mentioned 6-4, and it can update the LAPD. We have a fatality hit and run.
Fuck. That's what I thought he said.
6-4, Roger.
All right. So we're gonna go to a call. It's not gonna. It's breaking news, but due to the time, I don't think we're gonna get hits on it because the station's. It's not going anywhere. Is my point. It's not going anywhere. The call. But it sounds like there's a dead body laying there.
1104 West 37.
Vehicle versus ped, hit and run. So all the stations can go do their own stuff. They all can fly it. We have about a 10-minute ETA, and because it's not going anywhere, I'm gonna go to it. At least I'll get out of the car. It'll give us something to do.
He's going to be exiting.
But it is going to be a vehicle versus pedestrian hit and run fatality.
Right by the freeway.
LAPD en route.
Copy, Henry 24 with the subject on the visitor side of the parking structure. Henry 24 to patrol, be advised we have no sign of the subject.
True music. That doesn't sound like something that I would want to make public,
Henry 24 is advised
because then it kind of sounds like premeditated incident. Yeah, Jason, I will take a look at it in the morning and throw it up there and see what happens. I gotta open up an Excel account. Well, not open up an Excel account, but I need to start a new Excel spreadsheet. So when we get there, there's going to be a body in the middle of the street, covered most likely. LAPD will tent the victim eventually. We'll get there as they're probably putting the canopy up. Or we might get there before the canopy. But what time is it? 4:51. If I get there at 5, send it out by 5:15. Could be 5:30. We'll see. I'll send it out as breaking news. I'll do my job, even though I don't think I'm going to get any hits. But through time, it'll be streaming news. Alright, so they're still at the scene and they need an ETA for LAPD. Well, basically because they want to leave. Their shift ends in an hour and a half. And they want to leave. But they're just guarding a dead body right now. LAPD was called. I did hear the dispatch, so LAPD should be there any minute. And then we're going to hear LAPD ask for a canopy.
Description 510, 140, number description. Number 3 unknown driver has a Chevrolet Impulse store. GC damage to a rear bumper, last seen unknown direction. Incident 581.
So we're going to be quick, you guys. When I get out of the car, we're not going to be hanging out in the car for a while. So you better see what you can see. I'm not going to hang out. I'm going to be quick. Probably be in and out of the car within less than 5 minutes. After we send it out, then we can kind of hang. Hey, True Music. So, you know when Stu gets to work, you record all of his newscast, you sound kind of stalkerish. I won't lie, you sound kind of stalkerish. That last statement, it's kind of gnarly, man. And that's why I don't have a set schedule. Gotcha, True, gotcha.
To hold the scene, they'll try to get a unit. Hey, Roger on the log ETA. You can't stop that yellow green light. Great 10-3, cancel. Response to Southeast Station 83, scope 3 from Wilmington 108.
No one's trying to race you, Mr. Cadillac SUV. That's funny. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. LAPD told the fire department they have a 15-minute ETA. Damn. We have about a 3-minute ETA. But remember, I'm going to be quick. I just got to grab the body, grab a street sign or two, grab the fire truck, and I'm out.
Incident 0438.
Are we headed to a job? He must be on the West Coast, or excuse me, the East Coast. Are we headed to a job? No, I'm doing my job. I'm headed to a story. This is my job. The East Coast words always make me laugh. Like, you're doing your job. You're going to a story. But yes, I'm going to a story while I'm doing my job. We should be there in about 1 minute. And 1, 2, 3, stop. I'm trying not to become the story on my way to the story. 1, 2, 3, stop.
Ain't possible battery suspect. 88th Street and Central. See the pier inside the coin laundry. Can direct the suspect outside. Female Hispanic teenager wearing a red shirt and black pants. 3 additional male and female teenagers waiting outside as well. The 2 at 620 and RG 1804. 17 should pick up 6 with Bay Creek. Okay, 17 Bay Creek 6100 5th Avenue.
Oh, PD just showed up.
Can you show me en route to 8 item 3, vehicle?
863.
Dude, where you been, man? I haven't seen you around for a while.
They just go for the canvas.
Go back on Buffalo Better, suspect code 218 for 410 Oh, 35 20, 850 West 9th Street, code 2, that's 608, 3565.
Also count at 0628 and RD 1985.
Cancel supervisor, certified call. 535 front, cancel 501. 18x37, 18x37, have you arrived? Patrol 44 medical alarm 1320 point of visiting across Evergreen.
26.
I whip my car back and forth. I whip my car back and forth. And looks like we got news already here.
Before no one got trouble. Also, now I want to use their 150.
48800.
So like I said, man, get there at 5, have it out by 5:15 hopefully. So we'll see.
Shows now.
30% percent for you,
Dash 8-20 and hit and run fatal. Go. You go here.
Engine 50 LA.
You go here. You go here.
We received an additional report.
There's the tarp or the canopy.
Trash burning again building at 6687 Chilla Street. Would you like a response now?
No, we got it. We're good now.
And I know exactly what I'll do with this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Randy, if you're watching, I'm going to package this with your bear.
Engine 209, rest 9, pushing down 734 South Broadway.
If I sent it by itself, I might not get anything. But because I'm going to send it with Randy's bear, who they might have already used, boom, we're going to get some. And run. Fatal. Ooh. Thing came out at 4:45 a.m. Location is on 105th
33 traffic gauge Broadway.
and Avalon. Boom. What happened here is in the middle of the street.
Instrument Squad 171 entry ALS 5005 West Century Boulevard, Russell Fulton.
Commercial fire in Commerce. We might go check that out. Ah, shit, it's too far up. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make a deadline. I like when I give myself deadlines and then I make my own deadlines. That's the best. Come on, come on, come on. I think we'll be good. We'll think we'll be good. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Bam. Moving, moving. All right, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I need my phone. I need to make phone calls. So, ooh, a vehicle fire on the 110 freeway. We might go check that out. There's a vehicle fire right behind us, you guys. Let's go check it out. The firefighters that just left this scene are pulling into the firehouse, but now they got to go back out. So let's go see if we can find this car fire. Are you northbound? You are northbound, so we're going to get on at Sentry up here. But we need to send out our story and we need to make some phone calls. So I love being busy like this. This is how it should always be, but it's not. And this is the wrong time for it to be like this, by the way. Like, this car fire is not breaking news unless it's a semi. And I'll send it. I'll still send it if I get it, if it's blocking traffic. And then there's the, I like being busy. I'm basically just stalling for Lilu. All right, is it 5:15 yet? No, it's not. And I'll be sending this out in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And file assembled. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the noise and everything.
Feel it?
Oh, I get to go. All right, let's go get this vehicle fire. But don't forget, I need to send this, so we need to go copy. We need to go paste. Send. Boom. Sent. right, before we get on the freeway, let's see if we see any smoke to our left. Let's see if we see any smoke to our left. Because sometimes the addresses come out in the wrong areas.
You notify the gas company, we have the gas cut off to apartment 9, water heater, and the burner is ripped out of the wall.
Go, 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 go! Go! Dude, come on, man. Go! Ugh, come on, man. Well, at least I still care about the shot. Whenever I get frustrated like this tells me I care about the shot. But why isn't this guy going? I don't care if it says no turn on red. Like, why didn't you go?
Metro Engine 102, did knowledge. Engine 102, yes. Squad 29, traffic vision ALS, northbound 605, supplement.
All right, so this is the best time of any to say goodbye. So remember, guys, tomorrow is promised to no one. Hug your loved ones. There was nobody inside that. Later, losers.